I don't think it's making my head swell enough, dude. I'm getting a little more popular, but it's not going to my head. So, what's up, YouTube? How you doing? Just figured I'd try to use some of your special effects there, YouTube. Okay. What do you think? I'm going to wait a couple minutes and see if anybody else sticks their big head into the situation. So, what do you guys think so far about the end of the world? It's coming. It's coming. Before I get started, let some people hop on. Hey, ho, there he is. Big Fred, how you doing? Good to see you, dude. I've done a live stream. I think my head's kind of swollen. I'm starting to get a little more popular, and it's going right to my head. Nah, just messing around here with the what do you call it? Special effects button over here from YouTube. So how you been anyway, dude? Yeah, this is already getting annoying. I think I'm going to have to cut this part off. This wait a minute. Now I'm gonna leave it on for a little longer. So how you doing, dude? Wait a minute. Hang on. Let me get back in there. All right. I think I'm back to normal. There you go. Just did that for a laugh. I'm done with the cold. Me too, dude. So sick of that shit. It was nuts. It looks like Red Dawn's got a live stream going over there too. Yeah. How much snow did you guys get? What's it? It's going to be up into the 60s. That's great, man. Fucking had enough of this fucking cold weather. Dude, it was miserable. It went down to like 2 degrees at night a couple days in a row. 2 or 3 degrees, something crazy like that. And I'm too old to fucking deal with that kind of cold. Fuck that shit. So how you been? Everything good out there? I was looking through some of my old YouTube live streams and shit. Some of the shit was kind of funny back in the day. Last night got another 4 inches. Shit. I had enough fucking snow to last me the rest of my life, man. It was only about maybe, I'm guessing, a foot of snow or somewhere around there. But, man, I got stuck. I was in Wilmington door dashing, and just like a couple days after, and the snow started to freeze up, melted just slightly and just get a nice frozen solid thing because it had rain in there. And then the next thing I know, wait a minute, come here, buddy. And my cat's in the background. Let me see. There he is. He's standing on, I have a thing back here. So anyway, I got stuck. It was like getting stuck on top of a fucking mountain or an iceberg. I had to park my car in this really shitty area in the city, and there's nowhere to go. So I kind of pulled on the snow thinking I'm going to get off of it. But I went up too fucking far up on this mound, man. I got stuck in there, man. It was solid. I thought it'd break 30, like it would be like softer snow. Man, I was totally fucked. Luckily, 2 people came by, helped me out, helped dig me out. Yeah, the layers of ice. It's right, dude. Man, fuck that shit. It's a pain in the ass. So, hey, I see we got a couple people stopping by. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't done a live stream all week. Maybe it's about a week or so, I guess. I just haven't been really. I'm too damn tired. Yeah, dealing with the cold and door dashing all day, and just didn't feel up to doing it. I had a little bit of a cold, but that went away. So anyway, if anybody's up there, can throw me a thumbs up. They're all gone. So tell them throw me a thumbs up. It might be able to boost the what do you call it? The algorithm enough to get some people in here. I saw 6 there for a moment. See what happens. Tammy, I think, said she's going to be by. I talked to couple mixed media and somebody else left a message for Robert, and I don't know whether they're going to be on, but I think Tammy will be on shortly. Yeah, I really thought about just stop doing live streams because it just you know what it comes down to. I just saw this the other day. um, Seems YouTube is looking for shorts more than long versions, I guess live streams. And it wasn't very long ago I heard they were looking for all those live streams. I thought, and every time you turn around, they're changing the algorithm, and I don't get it. I don't get it. So what's new out there in Indianapolis or Indiana there, uh, Fred? By the way, you see, I thought I heard a rumor. Are they starting to say that, what's this part of Nashville are still without power? Yeah. It's that fucking wonderful electric grid we got there that once it's blown out, it's out for good. And it'll be blown out soon enough across the nation. And I was driving home from door dashing, and you should have heard the rant. I was just going off, fucking going off like old school rant. And I was like, shit, I should have saved this for tonight. It was kind of funny. I started laughing about it because I was just pissed off. I'm gonna show you again. Watch this shit. I'll turn that off. See how fucking dark it is, man. I got an issue with that. Okay. What the fuck? What is it? Carbon footprint. It's gonna fucking ruin the. Fuck you and your carbon footprint, motherfucker. Give us some fucking street lights, all right? Number one. Number two, I was going off about fucking car insurance. I was just on a rant. It was like a practice live stream, And I'm thinking to myself, what the fuck? Why isn't the fucking I don't hear no fucking insurance company saying, where's the fucking lights that used to be on the telephone pole? They should be, because it's causing probably more accidents in the dark. You hit a deer, you don't even see the deer come crawling. You know what I mean? It's some fucked up shit. Yeah. It's off the hook, dude. It's off the hook. And it was kind of comical because I was so pissed off. When I get pissed off and I go on one of them rants, I will say shit that later on I'll laugh my ass off. So that just came out of nowhere because it's all bottled up, It's just waiting to come jumping out of my mouth, Fucking fed up with it. It's just ridiculous. Think about this for 5 fucking seconds. These fucking mafioso pirate motherfuckers who we pay our car insurance money to. What the fuck? It's never enough to keep lifting the rates. And like I told somebody, back when I was young, way back in the day, I literally got money back one time, maybe more than once or twice through State Farm. All right. They sent like a rebate, no accident, safe driving, whatever they want to call it. Now, you know what they do? If you're safe driving, we just won't raise it again, for a little while. And then still, like later on, they do anyway. It's fucking bullshit, dude. And what bothers me and what makes me rant is I tell other people I'm walking, into the mall, somehow a conversation opens up. I usually buy a lot of shit off of Marketplace, and it's so fucking cold. The thieves are staying home. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Somebody's flashing their lights from somewhere. Okay. Behind me or somebody in the parking lot. I thought they liked my rant. I didn't know. Yeah, it's fucked up, dude. I can't believe that nobody's got the balls to say. Yeah, that's what I was about to say. I'm telling people, like, the other day I was down Best Buy. I'm like, what the fuck's with the parking lot? It looks like 3 days of darkness all rolled into one. What the fuck? It's like pitch fucking black out there. So I was like, isn't that how more or less women get raped when they're walking to their car, or people get robbed or run over or this or that? Just fucking pissed off. Now I sound like a grumpy old grandpa, but you know what? It's bullshit. All the money that we got going out for taxes and electric bill, and they can't give us enough because the power grid and this and that, and fuck you. And it's burning a hole in the ozone, and cows will have to fart twice as much to ruin the planet if we, yeah. Fuck you, motherfuckers. Yeah. So, it's fucking ridiculous. Take your ozone holes and everything, shove it up your ozone hole. Yeah. What's this? Crime in the next town over is in Louisville, Kentucky, is at an all-time low. Right. Yeah. Pickpockets get their hands frozen to your pocket, man, to go to take something out. Crime, yeah, it's fucking ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. But that's another thing, you know. I was wondering why in the fuck are they pushing the rolling blackouts all of a sudden? Like we can't possibly have that much electric. Bullshit. Yes, you can. Yes, you fucking can. Here's how. Go look up Nikola Tesla. Okay, start using some of his technology. And Robert just sent a text saying he's going to be on here a little bit. Go fucking look up Nikola Tesla's free energy. You know, he died in 1942 or 43. I think it was in February, coldest month of the year. Probably froze. And the FBI rolled in, stole a hell of a lot of his patents, right? So we couldn't use them. Nobody, you know, just hide them somewhere. And this is really crazy. Donald Trump's uncle, John, was from a Harvard professor who was friend. I think it was Harvard. He was friends with Nikola Tesla. He got a lot of the patents out of there, which is weird. You wonder, because Nikola Tesla was way ahead of his time. And I'm wondering if he actually had an invention for time travel. Maybe that's how Donald Trump had all the answers during the debates and everything else. Like, he fucking made everybody else look like the clowns that they were. They didn't. What's that? Donald Trump, Arkansas Pete. How you doing? So anyway, what was I about to say? Yeah, that's a real deal, dude. Look that up. Nikola Tesla's one of his best friends was John Trump. Did I vote for Trump? Here's your answer, pal. Wait a minute. We'll give you an answer. 1 minute. I think that this ought to do it. Okay, there you go, Arkansas. Back to Arkansas with you. Yeah, I voted for him. But you know what? I'm tired of answering the bots' questions, you know? It's crazy. It's the same shit, different day. And they only start sending them out when I start getting close to, what's this? Why that you're gone too? Why you an asshole? Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Put him out for a day. It's a knockout punch. He's done for the day. Who's next? Trolls, bots, and jerk-offs. That's what we got rolling into the audience there. Anyway, yeah, that fucking, I don't understand why we can't have enough electricity. We're not valuable enough. Who's this? Dookie Call. What? That dude has a case of, my name's that's what? We're gonna put you in, let's see. We'll give a 10-minute timeout. I don't even know if that was an insult or not. Did you just go live? Yes, about 5. How long have I been on here? 14 minutes, if I'm reading that right. Yeah. What's up, dude? Just pounding the shit out of some trolls come on here and throw them the fuck off. Oh, actually, one was a bot, I think. It's either bots or trolls, one or the other. So anyway, I was just saying, I went on a rant. I was driving today, coming home, and what's this? Can't make shit exactly. What's that? I read that last comment, threw me off. What the fuck? What in the fuck was I about to? Oh, Yeah, I'm driving home, and I'm like, well, Fred, you were here. You heard this. I'm like, what in the fuck right does insurance companies have to doing what they're doing? And, don't these people have conscience? Next time I go to pay my fucking insurance bill, I'm going to go in there. I'm going to film this. I'm going to have a hidden camera on me. I'm going to rip them all a new asshole. Watch. It's going to be it's going to go viral. I'm going to blame it on them, even if they're just peons in the office. Hey, asshole, stop sharpening that pencil. I know you don't mean nothing to this company, but I'm going to give you shit too, Just fucking go off on them all. I've had enough. And anyway, that's another thing I was about to say. Was that with walking through Home Depot, right? I'm talking to him. I said, somebody could get killed out in your lot. You're going to have an accident. Doesn't that bother you guys when you leave here? These are people that will work in the door. I guess they're greeters or whatever. And they just looked at me like didn't have the guts to say anything because maybe their boss is watching them. Like we're being watched from every fucking angle anyway. It's ridiculous. You spit on the ground, you're probably going to pay for that later when the social credit score kicks in. They're going to take your money away with a quick push of a button, which is fucked up. This digital money, we're not even going to have a choice in anything. And the next thing is they're getting ready to roll out a pandemic on our ass too, just to keep us in line, and slaughter a couple million. It's ridiculous. You read the last comment. Which one was that? The dude I threw off or my last comment? What's this? ICE protest was blocking the road. I was late for an interview today. Yeah. What were you getting interviewed to be an ICE agent? What was the interview for? You're law enforcement soon, aren't you? I'm doxing them, so everybody come after him, give him some shit. Nah, just messing with you. Yeah, I don't know why, dude. My blood pressure's been up lately, but it was kind of funny. I wish to God when I was driving, I was ranting like a motherfucker. I wish I had a camera on me. It would have been comical. What's up, Jam Sandwich Official? So am I reading that right? How you doing? I got bit by a black widow the other day. She was in her 40s. That's good. Yep, there you go. Where did she bite you? Maybe you don't tell us. Wait a minute. Sounds like you had a stressful day. Would have loved to see their aunt. Yeah, I mean, I was just in the car driving, foaming at the mouth, screaming at the top of my lungs. But then I'd start laughing because it was comical. Because I haven't had a good rant like that for a while. I used to come on YouTube and just fucking go bananas. Some of you guys probably saw me back in the day. And I've been looking through the old, a couple years ago. I was looking through stuff from a couple years ago on my other channel. I still have a few of the rants. So maybe that's where I got the idea when I was driving. What's this? Yeah, I did have it. What's this? Revenge going bananas on the road. Yeah, I haven't. I hardly use that channel though. Revenge of Josey Wales. I should. And there's another one. A couple of them. You know what, dude? I looked through all my channels. I got a shit ton of fucking videos. I didn't realize how much material, how much content I actually had. This channel that I'm on right now has about 1,800 videos on it, maybe. And the other Preacher Pale Rider channel, that's got about, I think, maybe close to 1,000. Yeah, okay, so that's a hell of a lot right there. And then I got a couple small channels I don't think people even know about, because I just did them as backup, in case they took my channel back in the day. One of them's called, what was the one? Hang on. Sawed Off Mobster. I got one video on that. It's just uh, you know, the Godfather theme song. I'm wearing like a mafioso hat or something. I had to say it was just 1 minute short. But if you look up Sawed Off Mobster, you might find it. What was the other? I have a couple other small channels that are floating around. And then, what's that? I just thought the problem is I was making a shit ton of content. And now I'm slowing down a little bit. But then I started using the AI, and it gave me more things to be able to do. You get when you make like a couple thousand videos, after a while, it starts to feel stale. Like you don't even want to fucking do anymore. Hang on 1 minute. It's getting hot in here. I got to turn this thing down. The heat's on. Wait a minute. You know what? No, that's the thing. I was looking at it. I can go get monetized, it looks like now. And I ought to start doing that. But I've just been so fucking running around busy. And a lot of my shit, they're messing with me still. I've seen videos disappear with no reason or rhyme, just gone. The other day I had one. Sometimes it disappears, and later on it reappears. It's in my draft. It's like I find it again. I don't know where the hell it went. And some of it might be storage on my phone because, number one, I'm going to have to take a lot of these videos probably off there and put them on what you call a thumb drive, because that's just a hell of a lot of stuff. It's taking up too much space, I think. Wait a minute. What's this say? Yeah, you know what, though? A lot of it, through all these videos, was just for fun and shit in the beginning, a little bit, and trying to wake people up and whatnot, get shit off my mind that, I'm sitting here. Like today, that rant did me good. Just got a lot of anger out that way instead of like, hitting somebody over the head with a, 2x4 or something. Who's that? Who's that? How you doing? Where are you from? Ahmad Zawi? I'm not sure if I pronounced your name right. So where are you from? Yeah, I think he's from Botswana. Okay, maybe. What's that? You from Libya? Okay. You know what's crazy? I don't know how you felt about Muammar Gaddafi, but you know something? The only reason they killed him, well, I don't know totally, but from what I can figure out is he actually wasn't willing to work with the Rothschilds banking thing, so he had to go. So basically all the other countries wanted him out of there to put their own puppet guy in there, I think. I don't know. And enough with that, because I'm not really sure, but that's my theory on it. If you're from Libya, what's the weather like over there? Like, for instance, right now, it was cold over here. We just had snow. You guys probably never get snow where you're right. Libya's right. Are you near Tripoli? Tripoli is the capital of Libya, correct? Or am I wrong on that? Or is that another country? I thought it was Tripoli. Anyway, forgot what the hell we were talking about. See, that's the problem with me. I must have like attention deficit disorder. I'll start talking about something over here and just veer off and talk about something totally different. I don't know how people can keep up with me some days. Do you remember that time we all woke up? Yeah, I have that video still. It's actually, if you go into this channel at the bottom, I don't know if you guys can get in there. It's on like a playlist. It was like 3:33 in the morning, and there was like a shit ton of people got up and were for whatever reason, everybody was on the internet at the same time. What's this? Yo, what's up, Doc? How you doing? How you been, Doc? Man, I was just telling these guys before you got here. I was driving back home from somewhere. I was in a full-blown rant. Nobody else in the car other than OJ. He was probably laughing in the back. I didn't hear him snickering away. I was fucking laughing in between being really pissed off. And when I get pissed off and just start talking about shit, every now and then I'll say something that just cracks me the fuck up. I was wishing that I had done that rant right now because it just was perfect. It was unscripted. Not that this is scripted. What's this? Josey was going nuts on the road. We all missed it. Yeah. Actually, I had this. I can't do it. Well, maybe I can. I'm getting a little more popular, and I was worried that it was gonna basically, well, you'll see, make me more like big-headed. That's not working. It's not working, dude. Wait a minute. This is what I tried to do. It's a special effect. How about now? Nah, it's not gonna work. My head in the beginning of the video, if you go back later on, I came on there, my head was like this big in the video. I said, I hope it doesn't make me big-headed. I got more subscribers now than I did I forget what the hell I said. It's in the beginning. Hang on. What's this? Yeah, you guys missed it. You missed it. Ain't nothing shaking but leaves on the tree. That's right. Over here, we have something called winter, okay? We don't have any leaves on our trees, dude. You're out there in that fucking, southwestern sun, man, sun belt. And you don't even know what cold is, man. Or actually, all bullshit aside, does it get cold out where you're at? You're in Oklahoma, correct, Doc? Yeah, I had there's a thing, I can't bring it back up. Go to the beginning of the video and you'll see. I was like this fucking big. The screen was like closed in around me. I was trying to use the there's different, what do you call that? Special effects that YouTube was generous enough to leave for us, but they took everything else we really need and gave us garbage effects. What's this? 65, the high tomorrow. Damn, dude. We're supposed to be in the 30s. Wait a minute. No, no, Fred just said, Fred was on here. I don't know if he's still hanging around. He said that 60s or something all next week. Or maybe it's the end of this week. Man, I can't wait. I heard Ryan Hall said something. You ever guys see Ryan Hall, the weather guy? He said, what's this say? No, I just saw, what's it? I thought I was high watching. Yeah, I just figured I'd fuck around and do like something unusual. The other day I had it turned like it was some kind of, I looked like I was blue or something. And then I did another one. I was just using some of the other, what do you call it, special effects because nobody was showing up for the live streams. I figure if I juice them up a little with something crazy, maybe, because YouTube sure as shit ain't helping me out. Maybe today they will, Anyway, cool. I got 5 thumbs up. That's a start. Man, it's hot as a bitch in here. Hang on. That's the thing. It was so cold last couple days. I got layers on here today, and I don't need them. Hang on 1 minute. Let me get this fucking thing. What's this say? You looked like a genie. yeah, dude. Yeah, I did a video. You could probably hunt it down. Do you remember Sam Kinison? I did a Sam Kinison rant where it's like my big head yell. And I was just going, you know how he screamed? Yeah, you have to see it. I can't describe it. But it was kind of funny. And part of it was because, that time the fucking special effect actually worked with the thing. Hang on 1 minute. Fucking sweating my ass off here. 5 minutes from now, I have to take this thing's heavy. See, I had a jacket under that bitch, and 2 shirts. It was fucking cold as shit. So when I got up, what's this say? Else, you're starving. Move to where the food is. Yeah. Yeah, and I think that might have been the one. That was the one, yeah. That was one of them I did. It was a rant. Sam Kinison. The crocodile shirt is so funny. Yeah, I just was out of ideas and figured, I was thinking about, do you guys remember, there was videos, I think it was a video called Faces of Death. Guy parachuted out of a plane and ended up in he went right into a crocodile's mouth, in some little swamp area. They caught it on film. It's been so cold in the Midwest, 29 days so far under 32 degrees. Yeah, it sucks. You know what would be worse, dude? If you were up in Minnesota. Minnesota's so cold, man. Even the Somalis aren't out grifting. They're staying out of the snow drifts, and they're not grifting right now. What's this? It's been, yeah. Speaking of the Somalis, did you see that shit happen up in New York? -8. New York. What the hell's that guy's name? Zimbabwe or Zindami? Remember that guy, the mayor? The guy that was basically a communist in disguise of a Muslim or whatever the hell that they brought in to clean up New York or fix it or whatever, maybe destroy it. I'm not sure. They never really clarified what they were actually doing with that shit. But anyway, this guy all of a sudden, he's showing his true colors. He's like fucking up all over the place. What's this say? Zoran, that's his name. And the weird thing is that even people who voted for the wokies are starting to turn on him up there. Yeah, what do you call them? The commies or the libtards or whatever other crazy name. They tried to storm his. I think they did storm his governor's mansion. Unless that was CIA acting like they were libtards. Who knows? Just get rid of them. It's said that Epstein could be his father. Yeah, I heard that. But they also said that, what the fuck? I'm trying to think of that other rumor. I can't even remember it. Shit. Oh, Fidel Castro was actually the Canadian prime minister's father, supposedly. What's that? He let 10 homeless freeze 2 on a walk. Yeah. 10, is that all? I think that's kind of not up to par with, what was his name? The guy that was letting COVID patients die, but after he put them in with the elderly, what was that guy's name? The New York mayor, or back in the day. Was it the mayor or the governor? Andrew Cuomo. Yeah, he was a real piece of work too. Or Bill Clinton. Yeah. Cuomo, you're right. By the way, they're saying the Clintons are up shit's creek. I'll believe it when I start to see them, at the bottom of the river of shit's creek, at the bottom, because they're going to watch, they'll get out of it again. Nobody goes to jail. Nothing ever happens. It's just always the same shit, because it's all a big puppet show, It's all a big bunch of shit. What when is somebody really going to go to jail, like for more than a couple days? Biden's son did he even go to jail? I think maybe for the fucking country club for a couple of weeks or something. Yeah, you're right. Everyone on that list is guilty. Maybe even Trump. I don't know if he, but you know what? Here's the deal. I don't think Trump did anything down there that was even 1/100th of what these other scumbags did. However, if his name's on that list, they're not going to let that rest. Matter of fact, I know that they said his plane or something had to land there. I think it was one of the first times he was on the island, and the reason why was some kind of mechanical failure. And wasn't Air Force One? I forget. But what's it say? Bill Gates caught. Oh yeah. Bill Gates, caught the clap. Yep. Russian hooker. You're right. Yeah, Bill Gates. Why is that motherfucker still running around? With the whole, and same with Fauci, with the whole gain of function and messing around with all these different diseases. And you know what? They just today made another bust on a biolab. Chinese guy. He had a really weird name. They caught him before. He had a biolab out in California. Some little town out there. They found it. What's it say? Cuomo. What's that? Oh, Trump bang Melania the last time on the Epstein. Okay. But anyway, now I forgot what I was going to say. Wait, you know what? Wait a minute. Let me see something here. I wonder if what's her name? Sorry about that. I was shooting a link over to Tammy Ludnick was going to Epstein's Island, and then you had Fauci. Are these people ever going to go to jail? Fauci and Bill Gates are responsible for millions of deaths. Especially Bill Gates is not even allowed in some countries. I think like India. He had basically gave him poison vaccines or some shit, killed him with something. A lot of them messed him up. Clinton was banging Giselle. Oh, yeah? I didn't know that. Yep. All this shit's going to come out. And you know what? To me, that's just telling me, let me put the light back on. It's fucking living in the dark there. It's telling me that we are at the end of time here, because one of the things the Bible says is that all this shit will come to light, and everything they're predicting is actually happening. So we're getting closer and closer. The scales will fall away from people's eyes. They'll be able to see clearly or what the hell's really going on. Some people. Other people are going to be, what do they call it? A reprobate mind. God's going to let them do whatever they're doing, and it's going to fuck them up in their discernment's going to be no good. And, they're basically the left right now, doing all kinds of sick shit. And they're calling evil good and good evil. It's all ass backwards and shit. That whole woke thing with the, crazy fucking, cutting kids' genitalias off and making a boy a girl and all this other bullshit. Man, it's unbelievable. And to me, that's proof right there. That doesn't even make any sense, any of that shit. These kids, they're changing their genders on them. They don't even know. They're still kids. Leave them the fuck alone, And someone told me this. I could not believe this. That there's schools that literally had litter boxes for the fucking, in the public bathrooms for the school kids. If they felt like they were a cat all of a sudden. What the fuck is wrong? What's this? It tells me you got two different kinds of justice. You're right. Rich people justice and the rest of us. Yeah, or as they like to call it, just us. The just us system. They get their justice. and we just get pissed on, you know? It's unreal. It's unreal, Doc. So anyway, what's new with you guys? Anybody got anything crazy and new to talk about? Or is it all just the same old, same old? I only see one person up there. Did everybody everybody leave or get booted out? Maybe if Fred, you're still here, right? I think if you don't talk on this thing, once in a while, it'll just kind of like, it won't show it up there. It's as if you're not here. You're just observing and not interacting, I guess. So, you just been working? How's the job going, dude? Hang on one second. Let me see something. Just want to see what it says. Wait a minute. Give me 1 second. That's another video. Wait a minute. I'm trying to see if it's showing the same statistics up there. Oh, it's not even on here. Oh, maybe it is. No, because this is Pale Rider. And I'm not even using this channel. Did you see my... I don't think I can put this on because last time... Wait a minute. Not that. That's already been... What's this? It's been worked. Custodian, shitty work. Yeah, work is work, dude. As long as the money's still rolling in, and it won't be long. None of us are going to have jobs because they're going to fucking replace us with, robots, and they'll hand you, here's your fucking universal pay. Go home, and we'll let you sit there for a month or two, and then we're going to tell you we're out of money. And if you want to keep free riding, you're going to have to go into their 15-minute cities. That's what I think's coming, dude. Oh, by the way, these rolling blackouts, one of the things I thought of is like, they've been talking about this and doing this. Maybe they're getting us used to living without electricity because they knew World War III was coming. And if you think back to World War II, England was in the dark half the time, hiding from V2 bomber or V2 rockets that Hitler was sending across the English Channel, V1s and V2s. Maybe they're getting us ready without telling us that, we're going to be in the dark that way too. I don't know. But it's all about, they keep calling it's about the carbon footprint shit. Who fucking cares, all right? Give us our fucking electricity back. Let's see. Who's that? Nicknames. Hi, everyone. Hope you are doing awesome. Thanks. What's your name? Let's see if I can see it. Nickname unauthorized. Okay. Good to meet you or see you in here. Yeah, I'm just rambling. Earlier I was on a rant about different shit that bothered me. For instance, the whole rolling blackouts and worrying about our carbon footprint and everything. That's not our fault, all right? We're not the ones destroying the planet, yet they want us to carry the rest of the weight of the fucking elites who live in mansions, fly around the world, go over to Paris for an omelet in the morning and fly to Japan for a Kobe beef steak for dinner, you know what I mean? And not even think twice about it. But you're a scumbag if you drive down the street instead of ride your bicycle or walk to go get, your oodles and noodles for dinner. What kind of fucked up world is this, You got no time for that. That's off the hook. I'm worried they go behind our backs and make a pact against us. Who's that? The robots. Do you hear that the AI is already fucking talking about, getting rid of us, Thanks there, Elon. Elon warned us, but, he should have never fucking been so into the whole talking it up. He's basically... Oh, by the way, while I'm talking about Elon, he wants us to have some wearable device that they can track us further, control us more, It's like, come on, dude, what the fuck? It's getting closer and closer to what's that? Western powers already working on a AI doctors. That's exactly. Here's the thing. You can't really program in compassion or mercy or whatever in these things. Like for a doctor, there's no compassion if you're an AI bot, really. They don't even understand the concept. And mercy for a judge, it might think, well, this guy might not have to go do everything's cut and dry. They won't be able to use any wisdom, any human emotion or nothing to kind of come up with their decisions when they take over, and they're going to take over everything. You won't walk in front of a judge. It'll probably be AI. I mean, why the fuck do we gotta? I say people ought to drop out of society and form a group and go find a spot somewhere and make a colony and defend it and tell them to get the fuck away from it. The problem is, as soon as we do that, they'll come in there and take it over. The elites don't want that. They're sickos. What's that? Western powers in China and Russia. Yep. They're already working on AI. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. And they're going to do that. Watch. There'll be zero human compassion. You know what I'm saying? Or wisdom, learned wisdom from being a human being alive, that that there's more than just everything's cut and dry with no emotion with the fucking computer. AI, it's no good, What's that say? Back during World War I. Was that World War I or World War II? World War II, the West, America, England, France, and Soviet Union, Russians made a pact to fight the Germans. Yes. Yeah, you're right. Yep. And that was the Allies. And you had Axis, where Germany, Japan, Italy, and kind of Spain a little bit there were Franco, I think, was fascist, but I don't know how he fit into that. But anyway, it's what's it say? Wait a minute. AI doesn't have emotions, and yeah, don't bleed. There's a program that is only as smart as its program. Yeah, exactly. Eventually, they'll update themselves. Yeah, but they're talking about like removing us. You know what I mean? They're already plotting and scheming against us. Someone ought to go up and pull the plug on these bitches. Freaking unbelievable. Anyway, it's just, I feel like it's the same old. People don't want to be enslaved by this shit, but they're too far gone. They're like zombies, just like horse blinders. They can't think outside the box now, and they're all like, getting ready to put the muzzle back on and walk lockstep and stand 6 feet apart and play that whole game again, because they're talking about rolling out another pandemic on us. And if we do that, we're done. What's not to say it happens again, except, what's that? Instead of the Germans, it's the United States. Oh, yeah, dude. Yeah. Yeah, because you know what? In reality, and a lot of people who are MAGA would get pissed off at me for saying this, but this is a fact. I voted for Trump, but here's a fact. People are liable to get pissed off because the Monroe Doctrine, where we were going to leave everything alone and everybody leave us alone. Well, that's not what we're doing. But he's actually said about the Monroe Doctrine, no, well, when we don't have a right to go into another country and snag it because we need the oil, or snag this one because we want their minerals or lithium for the computer chips, and maybe Russia and China are doing the same thing. It's imperialism. and it's fucking wrong, in my opinion. What's it say? Yeah. And, I mean, I don't want to be the bad guys, you know, but America, what's it say? I can't even see that. What's that of it? Oh, Tammy, how you doing? Okay. I was looking at the emojis. I didn't realize it was you. I thought it was Doc. How you doing, Tammy? Yeah, it's like, we're the bad guys. Well, you know, and I'm thinking to myself, I did a video maybe about 5 days ago talking. It was just like a short or a piece of a video, because now YouTube cuts up your videos and they'll put up little sections of it. And in some ways it might be good. In some ways they should have to come and ask you, but I let them. I don't give a shit. Maybe it's gotten me more views and some stuff. The point being, I was talking about General Custer as, you know, the so-called hero of the West or whatever there for a while, but in reality he was nothing but a cold-blooded murderer. And as a kid I was told, oh, this guy, you know, by Hollywood they made him glorified. But you know what? They used to roll into villages and slaughter them, you know? And I didn't realize that. And only in the last few years, maybe 5 years, I started to see a different side to that. And again, same thing that's been going on with everything else. Hollywood and everything brainwashes us to see it a certain way, instead of being able to think for ourselves and decide whether it's right or wrong, morally or otherwise. What's this? Just got a notification. I shot you over a link, but we were already about 15, 20 minutes into the thing. I worked for Los Angeles Police Department as homicide detective. I don't need AI. Exactly. And you know what? The AI will not have the same instincts a human being would have. You have gut feelings that AI is too logical in their type of thinking, where you'll just play a gut hunch and it'll probably pan out. Where, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes. Let's just say. Yep. Mark Furman over here. Right, maybe. But you know what? It's crazy. And you know what? How do I know you're not going to come and arrest me? Because it's all of a sudden it's become illegal to spout off your belief system if they don't like it. Well, fuck them. All right? What kind of world did this become all of a sudden? My father suffered greatly, fought in World War II, was a Silver Star winner, had a ship sunk out from under him, and I feel obligated to carry on the way, like, being patriotic, even though I never served, but to speak up for vets and everything. But my point is that who the hell are they to come and rip up the Constitution in front of us? And that's basically what's happening. Wait a minute. Hang on. I'm having trouble reading this. Jake McElroy, how you doing, brother? I bet the hat has some miles on it with some stories to tell. My hat? Yeah, it's getting kind of greasy and old, and it's ready to get retired. There's a story. I wear this too often. Here, I got another hat I can throw on here. So anyway, where are you from, dude? Sometimes I'll wear a cowboy hat, whatever. And I got a bunch of different hats. And who cares, right? All right. Anyway, I even see, what's that? I even see bomb disposal units. They rather use what they learned about the damn robot. Yeah. Yep. Alabama, hey, cool. How you doing down? How's the weather down there? Did you guys get hit with any snow? I mean, this storms that rolled through, it looked like it hit everywhere. Was it cold down there? I just did a Leonard Skinner song, Sweet Home Alabama, on my other channel. Actually, I did it a long time ago. I found it in my archive and put it up on my other channel. It was Preacher Pale Rider. So if you guys want, you can subscribe. That'd be cool. Anyway, yeah, we're all going to get replaced if we don't speak up. And even if we speak up, it's probably a done deal. You know what I mean? And people don't even see it coming down the road. They're going to tell you to go ahead, stay home. Here's your allotment of money. And people will be like, oh, cool. I don't really want to work anyway anymore. Wait a minute. Let me turn this back on. Hang on. Yeah, there's people actually into the thought of getting a universal pay, right? Well, basically, they're going to give you some hush money. Just sit there in your house and basically tell you can only go within 15 minutes of your home because now you took the money, you're in the 15-minute city. It won't be long. We're running low on funds, so we're going to have to move you guys over into this official 15-minute city. And when that money runs out, people will start disappearing because they'll be fucking snuffing them out like a candle. You know what I mean? Yeah. Hey, walk in here. Check this out. These showers, like they did to the Jewish people in Israel. You learn what Cyclone B is real quick. Putting you in the ground quick because these people have the people in charge are heartless. Wait a minute, I got to sneeze. Must be allergic to Zyklon B. Just talking about what's this? Food credits, yeah, carbon credits, and all this horse shit. I went on a rant earlier, Tammy, before you came on. Basically, even before I was on the live stream here doing this, I was kind of laughing about. I'm driving pissed off, going off about. How is it these fucking insurance companies can be sticking us the way they are and, getting away with this? And why didn't Trump come in and do something about that? And I'm thinking, okay, because they're paying, buku dollars. They got lobbyists down there. Well, that shit's got to stop. People can't even afford to. You're trying to follow the rules, and they're making the rules harder and harder, making you do backflips to get, keep your shit legal. Come on, I'm trying to play the game here, dudes. Don't keep trying to pull the rug out. It's unbelievable. Follow the money is right, Tammy. It's right. So, wait a minute. Who is a police officer? I just wanted to ask him one quick question he might be able to answer. Yeah, do other cops in L.A. feel, this is crazy, what I'm saying, that eventually – you guys won't even be out on the beat no more. They'll have robots. It's like RoboCop. It's some fucking crazy shit, if you ask me. I don't know how. I know I don't want to be replaced, and other people. Well, right now I'm on DoorDash, but I've worked in food industry. That's all a done deal. Pretty soon they'll have robots doing that because it's a hell of a lot easier. I'd feel a hell of a lot more safer with a robot doing food work than going out with warrants to go arrest people and shooting them on sight without even, because you don't know what happens if they have a glitch or something. Shit, it's unreal. Anyway, I'm just ranting again. Yeah, snow for like a day. It's about 29 degrees today. Yeah, that's pretty cold for down there, right? Yeah. Are you a Crimson Tide fan? It's Alabama Crimson Tide. Do you follow football at all, dude? I used to like Crimson Tide. Actually, the whole SEC is a good, great football, I think. And, in reality, now I'm talking about sports here, I have kind of fell away from sports. I was an Eagle fan all my life, and this last year, I probably watched 10 minutes of an Eagles game. It's too much other shit going on, and I'm starting to see it seems kind of rigged. Everything in the world looks fake to me anymore. Do any of you guys see that? And doesn't it get you disgusted? I don't get it. It's unbelievable. Can you guys hear me, by the way? Are we okay? Wait a minute. 100%. Yeah. It's just, I am so burnt out on all the bullshit. You don't know where to draw the line, where truth begins and bullshit is. Yeah. And anyway, like I was saying, Tammy, I was saying about one day I'm just going to roll into the fucking insurance company when I go to pay my premium and just go off on everybody, including the fucking janitor who's mopping the floor in the background. Yeah. I'm just going to fucking scream my head off. Not do anything, but for a minute make them concerned. Because it's fucking retarded that we're paying all these high prices and shit for what? You know what it is? It's mafioso. It's you need to be protected. Yeah, here you go. Give us some money. It's called extortion. It's become extortion anymore. It's not insurance. You get in an accident, good luck trying to get paid back, Anyway, I was just ranting all over the place about all that shit. What's this? Oh, good thing I saw that. I gotta charge this phone. It's real low. I've been on here for an hour already. That went quick. Wait a minute. Okay, I think it's charging. Let me make sure. Yeah, I can't see whether I think it is. Can't tell if that. Yep. We should be charging. Looks like it's good. Can you guys still hear me? So where in Alabama are you from, dude? What city or area? Are you still there or did you roll off? You got 3 people on there. Okay, you can hear. Cool. Hang on 1 second. No, that's not going to work. I forgot. Let's turn the freaking car off and try to charge the phone, but this light drive me nuts. Let me put it on this one. That's a little bit better. Oh, guess how many miles to the gallon my car's saying it's getting? Right now, it's just 29.7. I was driving it. It's average limit. Instant fuel economy. It said 35 miles a gallon. It is a hybrid, half gas, half electric. Can that be right? Do you think that might be right? I mean, I just had the oil changed and added some antifreeze to it. That blew my mind. I never thought it was that good. I mean, I knew it was good, but it was coming up like 35 miles for a while. I drove all the way down to Maryland and back up here, parts of Maryland to finish my DoorDash. And so anyway, yeah, I'm hoping that's for real. I know I'm saving some money there gas-wise. And you know what's crazy? How is it that in the last, I guess because since Trump's been in, gas prices have been pretty damn good. Remember when Obama was in there? They were through the frickin' roof. And California was ridiculous. So why is it he's able to keep the gas prices down? Maybe from stealing oil tankers off of Venezuela and taking over Venezuela and going after Iran. Maybe that's the trick. I don't know. Anyway, if anybody new is on here, what's this? $2.61 a gallon today? Yeah, I think I paid about $2.63 or something over here. If anybody new is on here, if you could do me a favor and subscribe and hit me with a thumbs up. Seeing a lot of people already did. Trying to continue building on this. Supposedly, I'm capable of getting monetized. Now I have to go learn how to fucking do all that shit. I just haven't had time right now to look into it. So, what was the other thing? Oh, yeah. What about all the censorship while we're on it? You know, now you can get. Thanks. Yeah, I think I'm good to go. I just got to figure out how to fucking do all that. Damn, I just forgot what I was going to talk about there. Wait a minute. Check this shit out. Wait a minute. That's my dash. I can't see it. I got to hop out of the car for a second. Can you see that? No, the fucking street lights. The moon's right out. It's fucking huge, dude. Let me see. Hop on for 1 minute. Not like you ain't never seen the moon before, but the other day this thing was huge as shit. It's behind that. You can see it now. That's the moon back over there. It looks like a light. It's right above that telephone pole. Speaking of which, that was the other part of the rant I went on. Was where's all our fucking our street lights? That's what the rant was about originally. When I was driving, I'm thinking to myself, wait a minute. I was thinking to myself, what? Can you hear me now? I hit the mute button on the side there. That's the problem with this thing, that all the buttons are on the side of the screen there. Can you hear me? Okay, cool. 5x5. Good deal. Yeah, shit. I had something I wanted to say about the insurance thing again. And man, my memory's for shit since that car accident. Barely remember that. Damn, that's annoying as hell. Every now and then, I start to say something. It's gone like that. I was talking about, street lights. That's what it was. Getting ready. What's that? I get here. Everyone left. Yeah. Now there's still another person up there, and it's possible they might be. Fred just like a lurker. He'll hang back, and now you're up to 3. See, we had Fred hides in the background, and he sneaks up and says something funny as shit, and it goes back. Yeah, and Doc, he's usually here. He does similar. He went. All of a sudden, he'll show up and say something, crack me the hell up. Anyway, it's like, what's that? Fred's doing good. He said it's supposed to be, I think it was him, said 60 degrees all next week in Indiana. And thank God, bring that weather my way over here to Delaware. Yeah, I guess I might, yeah. I think I chased that the left coast, the west coast policeman off and probably like didn't. I was asking him about like, what the fellow cops say about having RoboCop, because that's common probably. He probably just didn't even want to deal with it. Anyway, no, but I am curious to know, how do they feel about all this? About the government coming and taking our fucking first, second, and third, and fourth, and fifth, and sixth, all our amendments away, including the right to carry, because that's coming. That even Trump's like starting to talk about it. It's bullshit. I think he said something where he said, how did he put that? Let me plug this back in. About taking the guns. He said something that was concerning back during the election. Wait a minute. Did you watch the? Yes, I did. The guy flipping out, calling out the teachers and shit. Yeah. You know why it's funny? Because it's true. All these woke tards are screwing our country up mostly. Wait a minute. Hang on. I can hear the cars making a weird noise, but it's the coolant running through the thing. Guess it's all right. I heard that the other day. So anyway, I'm wondering. Yeah, Robert's gone. Robert was on here. Doc's gone, I think. The other one about cops buying out our third party bypasses our rights. I didn't see that. Did you send that? Was it in there? I'll go back and watch it. But I think we talked something about that. Yeah, they're going through like those flock cameras, whoever owns them, and basically going around, to basically throw our Constitution in the trash. The one's about cops. No. What's that? What do you mean, no? Oh, yes. Was that from a couple days ago or a day or two ago? Yeah, yeah. And they're also there's another thing they're doing too with that. I can't remember today. I don't know if I saw that. No, I didn't see that then. I saw the one with the guy with the green shirt and he's giving shit to the teachers and shit. Say no wonder why our kids are all fucked up. Yeah, and he's right. Teachers are half the problem. Geofencing. Yeah, you were talking about that with me a while ago. Yep, yep. But I didn't see the video you sent. I'll have to look it up. It's ridiculous. I'll tell you what. I think DoorDash is even doing that, like, because they want to know where you're at all the time. Basically, so when you start dashing, they know where to, start you off, what area to put you in, and everything. And I kind of think I get it, but I don't get it. It's kind of creepy, feeling like Big Brother's watching, and it's only going to get worse as time goes on. So they don't need a court order. Yeah, going around the fucking legal avenues of that. That's probably why the cop left. He knew where this conversation would end up. Maybe. Maybe he was here watching us. He's out West Coast, so he says. He might be down the street. Okay, did you send it over? All right, I just saw one come over. Did you just send that over? Or did they finally send it over? It just came up like seconds ago. YouTube probably heard you talking about and sent it over. We're blocking it. How's everything going over your place, though, Tammy? Everything, grandkids, everybody all good over there? I sent it 2 p.m. today and resent it now. I just saw it come through. I will watch it. All right. Yeah, it's getting to be like really disturbing that these people who are running the show, this crazed puppet show from hell, or the Matrix we're stuck in, are fucking just getting more and more and more brazen about how they're going to screw us over. And this next pandemic's coming, so be prepared. They're going to fucking have you not only wear a fucking mask, you'll probably be in a fucking full-length biohazard, one of them suits they wear, and in like that movie Outbreak. It's ridiculous. Yeah. Well, you know what? I sent a couple things over, and sometimes they don't switch. First off, I got to switch them over to text because they go RCS or whatever the hell it is, and I got to go mess around with it to let me get it over to you, text it over. Yeah. Yep, me too. And it's like we can't fucking get enough people together to fucking wake up and try to stop this, because It's almost like full speed ahead. We're like a snowball rolling down the hill. That's the way I feel. Like they're just gonna do what they want, ruin all our lives, or try to. But we do have one thing they cannot fucking take. One thing that's going to stop them dead in their tracks, and not a single one of us has to do anything physical. It's called praying. They can't stop God's hand. You know? So they're going to get what they're going to get. They're going to be fucking sadly mistaken if they think that they're going to just do what they want completely. We should live life like there's no tomorrow. Yeah. Hey, how you doing, gentlemen? VR, ain't seen you for it. Yeah, I remember you. How you been? Let's know what you do. Yeah, I haven't seen you for a while. You know what? Here's the thing, Tammy, is some people rolled out here, but watch. Now that I've been on for an hour and 15 minutes, if I stay on here longer, you'll probably see little bit of pure gold will probably come on. Some of the late night crowd might roll in here. People on the West Coast. Yeah, that's cool. Doing good. Good deal. I was just talking about all the crazy shit and ranting about everything from insurance, car insurance, to just all the bullshit, the carbon footprint bullshit. Where the, now you got to go eat fake meat, and meanwhile Bill Gates is buying up every cattle ranch he can, and his laboratories are cranking out some garbage. It's literally made out of it's fake meat. But one of the things they use to make this shit, you can look this up, I'm not bullshitting, is insulin. I don't know how or why they need to use that. The other thing, one of the things is they use is literally cancer cells that are in the meat. Go fucking look it up. I couldn't believe it. I've been looking into that shit. The reason cancer cells, they grow rapidly so they can grow meat in I guess in a petri dish or however they're doing that. So if you're eating stuff with cancer cells in it, is that going to give you cancer? I don't know. And then on top of that, they're using insulin for something to make that, right? And insulin, there was like a shortage for a little while. It's expensive as shit. So what about the diabetics when they can't get their insulin because you're over there pumping out fake meat with it? If it ain't one thing, it's another. Everything they're doing is exactly spitting in God's face. God created a perfect planet and we fucked it up. Not necessarily we, but actually, we had everything was in balance, and man keeps trying to be God and keeps playing around with shit. You know, it's just unbelievable. And eventually, it's going to come home to burn their own asses, these elites. Like, they're going to think that they're going to be safe in their bunkers, when the bombs drop. They're going to get smashed and crushed and all that shit. And if they don't, they'll be in there till the air runs out, So good luck with that, scumbags. Yeah. And one thing I'll say, you go look at Russia. Russia actually made bomb shelters for the people, as far as they were going to fix these. I guess they were like subway areas where they had bomb shelters or something for the masses. Over here, you're lucky if they'll throw you a cardboard refrigerator box. Hide in that, wrap some tinfoil around it. You'll be okay. Bend over and kiss your ass goodbye. That's what our government's doing for us. Jack shit, nothing. Unbelievable. Yeah. So, oh, by the way, Tammy, did you see I found that video I was looking for? It's, did I tell you about that? I was looking all throughout my thing. I thought YouTube snagged it. Well, they hit it somehow or whatever, but I found it. And it was like one of my favorite ones I did. It was like about 14 minutes long or something. It was just a video. and I can't explain it. You'd have to watch it, and I look at it, and I don't know why I you know, because I just basically was just sitting back and talking, and stuff was just coming out like, you know, basically it was like the Holy Spirit was talking through me about just God and different things. I'm gonna put it back up. It'll be in my thing, but in my if they, you know what? Actually, I don't even know if I can do that anymore. They changed the format over on the YouTube. You got it to change any of the settings on your thing. You got to go to the studio thing. You got to go out of YouTube to the YouTube studio. Now, if you don't have that, you're shit out of luck. I think I couldn't put stuff on private or you know change shit at edit as far as I know without going and figure out what the hell you need to do now with the new shit. Now, anyway, I think I've been on here an hour and 20 minutes. And I think I'm going to call it quits. I'm kind of tired. Nobody, we only got a couple people in there. Thanks for stopping by, both you guys. And anybody else is on there. And if there's anybody on there I don't see, hit me with a thumbs up maybe on the way out and subscribe. You guys have a great night. Thanks for listening.